So I have to say, this feels so good. After being home for almost 9 months, we are finally back on the road. We came home last August, just for anyone who doesn't know, who hasn't watched previous videos. We came home last August. We're supposed to be there for 1 week, and we're just now getting back on the road. We've made little short trips, but nothing long. We got home and we found out our daughter had been diagnosed with cancer. And so we've been staying with her and helping with that situation. Thankfully, she's doing a little better, and we feel like it's okay for us to get back out on the road right now. We appreciate all your prayers. But we're out, we're exploring, and it's going to be a great summer. So we have company coming today. They're friends who used to live in our town that we live in. They lived there for like 13, 14 years, had both their babies there, and then they moved away and left us. What's up with that? So we are camped here in West Virginia. They're driving over. We're going to have a little cookout, catch up, and just revisit and everything. So we are so super excited about that. So we actually really like our campsite. It's a pull through, and we are right on this little stream here. I think they had some storms come through the same time everybody else did. It looks like a tree fell, but you know, if you so wanted to play in the water, you could. We don't. Kids yesterday killed a big snake down there. I think it was just a black snake, but I don't know. But it's a pretty nice, and we've got lots of shade.
Country roads. How'd it go? West Virginia.
Okay.
Come on, bro. Got any money?
Good. We made it to West Virginia, sitting here visiting with Whitney and Adam and Ayla.
And most of them are behaving.
Okay, I'll do it. I love you. So this is a really cool monument here. On every side they have a marker for the major war that happened at that time.
Then struck me when I was looking into your eyes. Wasn't love at first sight of fire.
So I think this is a really awesome and somber memorial. They took the time to do this, and they have the names of all the soldiers who died on the insides of the wall, with the soldier statue on the other side.
But now I know what it was. It was like coming home. We were making our way through the town, yet never really wanted the night to end. Now I was wishing you'd stay.
So I will say, it's not often that we take time on our travels to go tour a Capitol building, but this one is just so beautiful.
Still I was thinking that we were just friends. Had we met before and seen chemistry, was so glad you came. Had we met before, laugh innocently, but it didn't feel like thunder or lightning or something struck me when I was looking into your eyes. Wasn't love.
This building was started in 1924 and finished in 1932. The chamber down here with the dome that we just walked through is the newest section because it was finished last.
Fire burning bright, but now I know what it was. It was like coming home.
not got power. Okay, we're having issues. For some reason, we're losing power going uphill. Yeah, something's definitely wrong.
So as we were traveling up and down all the mountains in West Virginia, I guess we should have known it was a mountainous state. We knew it was somewhat, but I mean, this was crazy where we were at. We'll put a map of where we traveled, but coming up a mountain, the orange engine light started flashing, and got his word we're stopping at a mechanic. Said he would see us today, so we're hoping it's nothing major.
We completely lost power going uphill.
Yeah, it was just
no power whatsoever.
And the rig shimmies when you're going up the hill. We don't know if we got bad gas. We got gas at a small gas station this morning, and we don't know if that's the issue, but it's really giving us...
I don't know that we're going to make it up this hill. And it's not that big of a hill. I've got it down in manual.
Not that much of a hill.
That wasn't that big of a hill. The crazy thing is, none of the gauges are hot. None of the gauges are saying anything bad. The only thing that's happening is this little light's flashing and we're 100% losing power. Now, watch going up this hill.
Shift in the...
Show the gauges. According to the mechanic, it appears that we have bought some really bad gas. We were at a BP station. I thought you could trust BP, but apparently not. We bought bad gas. He told us to get some stuff to put in the tank to dry it up, refill it up, and hope for the best. They can't really do anything about it. Just got to work its way out. None of our check engine lights, well, the check engine's lights are on, but nothing is getting hot on the dash. No codes at all red on the testing thing that he used. So he says it just has to be bad gas. Told us to go fill up, put about 3 bottles of this stuff in that Danny has gone into the pilot to get, refill with gas, and hope and pray it works its way out. Crazy. So after a much longer day than it should have been, we finally made it to our Harvest Host location. We are staying at...
We're staying at Country Creamery.
It's a beautiful place. I'm sure Danny's going to show you some video on here, but it's going to be a relaxing evening and everything's going to be okay. You can't let this kind of stuff get to you. It's just going to happen. I mean, there's stress anytime you're on the road. It's going to happen. You got to deal with it and roll on, and don't let it ruin the rest of your trip. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We totally did not expect this. The view is amazing. We had a really good night's sleep, and now we're going in for breakfast. I don't have to cook, and that's one of the advantages of staying at a Harvest Host that has a restaurant on site.
Out there in the open, just a wishing and a hoping. I could smell the pines when I let you in the doorway. Took the seat next to mine like you've been there before. I'm befriended and in illusion. I could never stand to lose you. I get by when
still having problems with our engine. We're afraid it's probably something major. We don't know for sure. We've gone to our second garage. They tried to help us, tried to fix it. No luck, but they did help us in the fact that they called Ford, and Ford said whatever is wrong with it, with the mileage, because it's only got 16,800-ish miles on it, so whatever is wrong with it should be under warranty. So Ford is actually sending a tow truck to us, and let me tell you, I will give them a thumbs up, because the lady on the phone has, she called around for 30 minutes finding someplace who would actually get the RV in a timely manner and get it fixed. Because the first one that she calls me back, or she's still on the phone with me, and she says it's going to be 3 weeks where they can do it. And I said, that won't work. Like, we have nowhere to stay for 3 weeks, you know, while we're waiting on them to fix our rig. So we're sitting here in this parking lot for the last place that worked on it, and waiting on the tow truck. It's going to be towed an hour and right at 2 hours away into Pittsburgh. And there's a dealer there who says he will get to it today. They will look at it. They will work on it. Hopefully it's something minor that this guy here just didn't know about, and then we will be on our way. We don't know. We don't know where we're sleeping tonight. Right now, we don't know anything. In the meantime, we're going to wait like a couple hours till the tow truck gets here, and I'm going to fix us a quick sandwich, because we don't need Danny being hangry. And that's just the bottom dollar. That would be worse than the RV being broken down, is to have Danny hangry.
So just to add a little bit to what Lynn was saying, this garage was able to run codes, and it was showing the third cylinder misfiring. When this mechanic looked it up, he said that they've had some issues with misfire. We don't know if it's a coil or what. That might be, hopefully it's something as simple as that, but they didn't have those parts here. And hopefully it's not some major valve work or anything that's going to have to take place. Hopefully we can get back on track within a day or so. And I just wanted to let you know about that.
So since we've ended up in Maryland on the border of Pennsylvania a little longer than we thought we would actually be here, we decided to take a drive over to see the memorial site for Flight 93.
Yep, if you remember, Flight 93 was one of the 4 planes that were hijacked. Of course, 2 went into the trade towers, and 1 went into Pentagon, and this 4th plane was scheduled to go into Washington, D.C. We don't know if it was the White House or what. So 40 brave souls decided to attack the terrorists back. And this is where the crash site is, in Stony Creek, Pennsylvania, which is just a short distance from where we're staying.
There is a wonderful museum here that you can go through. And let me say, everything that's on this site is free. There's no cost to it. At the museum, they ask that you do not do any photography or videoing. And I will tell you, it's a very somber place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because people were literally whispering in there. Because, yeah. I mean, 40 people gave their lives so that others could live. We can't show you in the museum, but we'll show you a little bit on the walkway and the trail and the site where the plane actually went down. Yeah, well, right now we're on the trail, and it's just got things along the way. Like this is where the flight path was right before it crashed. We'll show you some of that, and then as we get to other items, we'll show you those. Yesterday was a pretty hard day. Pretty hard day.
Yeah.
We were not able to get our rig fixed. It still is not working correctly. It has absolutely no power when it goes up hills, like interstates 15, 20 miles an hour, and that's just not safe. I'm not willing to go as far as we got to go that way. Had a tow truck coming. It was supposed to take us to Pittsburgh, because that's the only place we found that they could actually fix it. They would have looked at it Friday afternoon, but we could not get there in time for them to do that. They were working on Saturday, but only with a skeleton crew for oil changes. Now, what they wanted to do is they wanted to go ahead and tow us down there, but we found a little campground that was about 5 minutes from where we were at, and we told them to wait, pick our rig up Monday morning, and then tow it down there and let them work on it Monday. Hopefully they will get it in and out on Monday. Y'all say a prayer for that?
Yes.
By the time this comes out, it'll be done.
Hopefully
Whatever
fixed.
it's done, hopefully fixed.
Yeah.
And we'll be able to move on, because don't know where we're going to stay with 2 cats and a dog without our home.
Yeah, that was our big worry is
We travel with pets.
their first thought was, hey, you can go up there and stay in the parking lot. But talking to the Ford up there, they didn't have room.
No.
A small parking lot, so we wouldn't be able to stay there. So we were going to have to get a campground, and the nearest one was like 35 minutes away. And if they had hills, it would have took us longer than that.
No, we wouldn't have made it.
So that's why.
And we don't want to do any more damage than what we've already got. You
Right.
know, we don't know if we can or we can't damage it anymore, but why add to your troubles? We'll just have to let you know more as it comes about.
Yeah.
Until next time, God bless and many safe travels.
And go RV, America.